Hey YouTube, this is Mike Lovelace, and today we're going to do a travel video, and we're going to look at the Park and Cruise Port in Port Canaveral. It's actually located in Cocoa Beach, and this is the 4 Points by Sheraton. I hope you enjoy this video. We've got a little bit of B-roll here at the beginning, but if you get down to about the 14.5-minute mark, that's where we'll give our final rating. But we really enjoyed this hotel. It was a park and cruise, so I think the total was $191 total. That included parking your vehicle there for a week, and it was a covered parking deck. I do want to give props out to Michelle and Josh from Adventures Ahead. They had went on this on a cruise from this port and gave me this hotel room to try out. But I definitely think you'll enjoy this video. Just sit back and watch the pictures. There's also some great eats on here at the restaurant at the Sheraton 4 Points. There's also Barrier Jack's restaurant at the end, which is pretty cool, and some clips of Cocoa Beach. So if you don't want to see all this, go ahead and skip down to the 14-minute and 30-second mark, and you'll see my son talking about how he enjoyed it, and then our final rating on it. Thank you very much for checking us out, and please like and subscribe.
Alright, so this is the Sheraton 4 Points. This is the main entrance right here when you come in. You'll come through this area. Check-in is right over here. You come back around. Parking is here. Really cool store. You get 15% off the restaurant, 15% off anything you buy. Actually decent prices on stuff. They had Salt Life, some space, Kennedy Space Center stuff, Cape Canaveral. This is a room tour of the Sheraton 4 Points in Cocoa Beach. And we just walked in the room here. We came in a little bit earlier. So you walk in, you have a little area right here to the left for your bags, little alcove. Come into the room. We're on the bottom floor. They said a jacuzzi used to be in this room, so they took them out. Little bathroom area. This is the bathroom itself. Nothing special. It is clean though. Area down below your towels. You get a full-size mirror. Full-size mirror here. Closets to the left. Got a safe up there. The room. These are 2 queen-size beds in the room. Are they fulls or queens? Queens?
I think they're queen.
2 queen beds. A huge room. Again, this used to be a jacuzzi. Jacuzzi used to be in this area over here. Now it's a little sitting area. Oh, ain't you so sweet. Anthony, go ahead and cheese it up. Two queen-size beds. Got plantation shutters here. We were on the first floor. We got here 11:30 today. Check-in wasn't until I think 4 o'clock. but they were willing to give us a room that was open, which is on the bottom floor, which we were fine with that with luggage. Yeah. You have a desk, of course, TV, room looking back this way. Nothing super fancy, but it is nice. Wasn't the cheapest either, but just a block away from Cocoa Beach and about 10 minutes away from the terminal for cruise ships. So I think this is, we'll see how the beds sleep tonight, but this is exactly what we wanted and what we needed. This is the Shark Pit Bar and Grill, and we really enjoyed this area. They had a huge aquarium. I don't know how many gallons it was, but we love salt water and we love snorkeling. We also have a saltwater tank of our own at our house, and we were able to sit right here at the bar area, and my son got tacos, which he loved them, and then I got a portobello burger. It was probably the best portobello burger I've ever had. Huge mushrooms. You'll see pictures at the end of this little segment of the huge portobello burger. But this was just a really cool area, and they had a nice shopping area on the other side of this aquarium. This aquarium was 360, so you could see it all the way around. The Amori eels on here that were just incredible to watch, and the fish going around. They had sharks swimming around too at the top, and then you had your damsels and rabbit fish. So it was a really cool area. Kids would love this area. The back side of this, and I think it pans out to the left here in a second, they were showing football games because we got down on a Sunday. So it was a cool little area where they were watching football games. You could watch the fish and the eels in the tank. And then right beside this bar area that you saw earlier on a little bit of some footage was a Starbucks coffee. So if you got a Starbucks coffee addiction, it's definitely there. First thing in the mornings, they opened up early. They were really nice to us. I needed change for a $100 bill, and nobody had it. They gave it to me, and I wasn't even going to buy coffee, but I bought it anyway after that because they were so friendly. But definitely check this place out. I think you'll like it. Kids will like it as well. Food is awesome. Alright, what you're going to see now is actually Ron John's surf shop, largest in the world. But you know, here at Cocoa Beach, they're world famous for surfing, and Ron John's gift shop is just humongous. They have a ton of stuff in there, and actually it's pretty good prices on it. What you're seeing right now, though, is actually part of the Cocoa Beach surf shop, which is part of the Sheraton 4 Points. So what you're seeing right now in the video footage again is the Cocoa Beach surf shop, which is part of the hotel, and you get 15% off there. And then right after this little bit of footage here, we go over to Ron John's surf shop, and you get to see some of that shop as well. But it's a pretty cool store. Decent prices on things. So hey, if you've got your sandals, you forgot your beach wear before you get ready to go on a cruise, reasonable prices here. You can buy it here, and it'd be one less thing you have to put in your suitcase.
Alright, so we were right here at Cocoa Beach, so we had to check it out. Again, it's only a block away from the 4 Points Sheraton. There's a beach access just again a block away, so we drove over there. You did have to pay. I didn't show that to park there. There may be some free public accesses, but it was like $2 for 30 minutes or an hour. I can't remember what it was, but we went ahead and paid that because our son was itching to get in the ocean. So we went down. It was extremely windy, so in this video footage here we've actually muted it out, and yeah, I have a fake ocean in the background, but what's probably a real ocean, but it's not the real Cocoa Beach ocean sound. But the wind was extremely blowing hard. You can tell by the waves here, you know, why it's considered great surfing. Yeah, if you're down here and checking us out, why not walk a block over? At least say you've been to Cocoa Beach. You could go to the Cocoa Beach Pier as well. I've got a picture of that on the very front on the thumbnail. But if you're down here, go ahead and check it out. It's a nice beach, a lot of seashells if you want to collect some seashells. It's not like the Caribbean Sea where it's turquoise blue, and it's not, the water's definitely not as warm as it would be over in the Caribbean, but definitely check it out. It's worth stopping by, especially if you're staying at this hotel.
Fun. Very fun.
Like it's pretty?
So we also checked out Barrier Jack's. This is a local restaurant that the locals there say is really good, and I have to admit the food was really, really good. And it was huge amounts. They gave you, at the end of this you'll see pictures of our food. My wife got some beer battered catfish and I got beer battered shrimp. But definitely, if you're wanting to try to find somewhere to eat there that's not right at the hotel, try Barrier Jack's out. It's a little hole in the wall, as you can see by the pictures, but great food. This right here is the beer battered shrimp, and here's the beer battered catfish. All right, Anthony, we're going to ask you a few questions about yesterday. And let's ask your opinion on the motel room. Do you like the motel room?
Yes, I like the hotel room.
What do you like about the motel room?
I like that they have like a nice pool, and they also have fancy stuff, and it's big enough to fit all of us. We had space. It was spatial.
Spatial? I like that. Very spatial. Okay, now what about the pool area? Did you like the pool?
Yes, they even had a built-in hot tub. They had a hot tub.
Cool. Now what about the Cocoa Beach? Did you like that?
Yes, it was very gorgeous. They had lots of seashells, and I liked how just standing in the water hitting me.
Cool. Are you excited about cruise day?
Yes, I am.
So on a scale of 1 to 5, if you were going to say 1 not liking it, 5 really liking it, what would you give it for the hotel room? 5 is you really like it, 1 you don't like it.
I'll give it a 4.
Oh, 4 out of 5. I thought it'd be a little higher than that, but okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you ready for a cruise today?
Yes, I am.
So I'm going to agree with Anthony. We're going to go ahead and rate this a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for the 4 Points by Sheraton, Cocoa Beach, Port Canaveral. It is a park and cruise. Could stretch up to 4.5. But the room, it is an older hotel. The rooms have been renovated. But the whole area is really cool. I definitely think it's well worth the money. We would definitely stay here again if we go out of Port Canaveral. And we will go out of Port Canaveral again because we enjoy the ride down. It was a 9-hour drive for us up here in North Carolina, but it was an easy drive. Definitely love the 4 Points by Sheraton. Check it out. Check out the local Cocoa Beach Ron John's Surf Shop. Thank you.